Hey everybody, it's me. This is week 5. Sorry, I'm trying to get my hair fixed here. Cause I'm about to leave soon to go biking, so I'm just getting myself set. Um, just these next couple weeks, I'm not going to be. I think it's gonna be the next 3 weeks. I'm not going to be doing anything like just talking about crap, because I need to find some more stuff to talk about. So let's see. What was I going to talk about? Oh, this is going to be. I'm going to start talking about how I actually got into really 3 different sports that I'm been doing since I was pretty young. I mean, I 6 and up. I've been doing it. I'm gonna talk about skateboarding, biking, and snowboarding. So those are the 3 things I've been doing the longest time. I wouldn't. If I could go pro with any of them, I would be in heaven probably. I don't know what I'm watching on TV. Something random. Today I'm gonna start with biking because it's one of the not the newest, but it's still one of my favorite, I guess. It's the main one I want to go pro with. I fell in love with biking. Let's think. I was about 8 or 9. I started biking. Um, I really don't know why. I just remember watching um, Matt Hoffman land. What was it? 540 on the mega ramp, I believe, if I remember so. And then I started watching like Bruno Hoffman. God, what the hell is his name? Matt Spinner. I'm thinking. I can't think of names now. Crap. Um, what the hell's his name? Um, shoot. Crap. It's like, you guys ever had that moment when you know his name, but you can't think of it off the top of your head? Um, where is it? Garrett Ryan. That's how you pronounce it. He was one of the biggest influences for me. Um, so it's like, yeah. Those are the 3 main ones I watched when I was younger, and I just remember watching them all do handlebar spins, tail whips, X's. I mean, some of this stuff I wish I could do, and I've been riding for almost 8 years, 9 years by now, soon. So it's just a sport I love. Um, I remember when I first started actually doing it. I had the crappiest little Huffy. I mean, it was like 30 pounds. It was heavy. I could not do anything with it. So I started. Sorry, my phone's going off. Let me grab that real quick. Ah, my God, my dearly babies. So it's like great. Um, lost my train of thought there. Um, I lost my train of thought. I had the crappiest Huffy. It was 30 pounds. I couldn't even do a bunny hop with it. I mean, riding down the road, popping over stuff. I felt like I was just riding over it. But then I got a mongoose frame, which was in good condition. I changed everything out. I switched all parts. It was a blue frame it had black handlebars, red forks, I think black crank, red chain, and like blue wheels. I don't even remember. It was just so many colors. It was like a thin rainbow puked on it. But it was one of my favorite bikes. I mean, I rode it and I rode it hard. I mean, no brakes. I mean, I slammed a lot on it. But then I got my X Games number 3 Pro model. I think it was a Spinner Pro model. I can't remember off the top of my head. Um, but I dismantled that one. Um, so it's like a great. That was one of my favorite bikes. I rode that bike until the crank was messed up and all bent, and the chain was gone, and didn't have any brakes. I mean, I rode that bike to the ground, and then I got my new one, which is a Matt Spinner Pro model, which I love this bike. It's so light. I can do more tricks. I mean, I even taught myself how to do a handlebar spin recently on that bike. I mean, I jumped this bike. I'm running this bike into the ground. I'm gonna end up buying myself a full-on pro bike off of the website Danscom. I want to run this bike into the ground probably. I don't want to quit on it. I'm gonna buy a new one when this one gets run to the ground. Um, but this is like a sport. It's not even anything for me. I mean, I want to make it a career, but I'm not sure if that's ever going to happen. Um, Crap, I'm losing my train of thought here. I want to make this a career. I do, but it's not even that. It's to me, it's a lifestyle. I mean, I wake up, I work, I make sure I check the bike. I go through a whole checklist on it. Make sure everything's pumped. Make sure the chain's not going to pop on me. I I check everything. I know kids who will check their bike, just make sure the wheels are pumped up, and then their crank will snap going downhill. Yeah, no. I will go find a spot, the bike and stuff, and I will be there for hours on end. I know. I mean, really, there's nothing else to talk about. It's just a sport that you have. It's really a sport that you have to love. I mean, you got to be dedicated to it. I mean, I dedicated to skateboarding, snowboarding, and biking. I'm dedicated to the sports. I mean, you have to be dedicated to it. You can't just go out there and think, oh, first 5 minutes I'm gonna do a tail whip. No, you can't do that. I remember when I first started. I went out. I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna work on this trick today. If I can land it today, tomorrow I'll start adding on to it. Like I remember working. It was a bunny hop into a front stall wheelie, or I don't know what you call it. I think it's called a popsicle or a ice pick or something like that. I don't remember. You basically take the bike, go off the ramp, and then you land like that on your front wheel. So I remember landing that after like 3 weeks of working with it. So I had to first learn how to do the pop off the ramp, right? Make sure I can do the landing. Then I had to learn how to pop the wheel forward and not flip. And I flipped over a lot. I mean, my back, if you saw it, it's torn up. You get used to that kind of stuff. I mean, I wear a helmet every day, so that's not messed up. I mean, I wear my hats, I wear my shoes, I make sure I wear everything right. Um, but it's a sport you have to love. You can't just be quitting after a day or two. Sorry, I'm just texting people. I hate when you're trying to do a video and like, I hate when you're not doing something and nobody will text you, but when you're doing something, somebody texts you all the time. Sorry, here's Fawcett. Um, I'm thinking that it's a sport. It's no, it's not even a sport anymore. It's a lifestyle. Everybody's trying to one up each other in the thing. Just go out there and have fun. If your family is all your like your brothers or your cousins or everything are skateboarders, and you don't want to skateboard but you want a bike, who cares? Who cares? If you want a bike, go bike. Have fun. Me, I know my cousin's skateboards. I loved skateboarding when I was younger. I still love it. I still do it. It's a sport. Do what you gotta do. So, trying to like do like a million things at once. So, just remember my one thing. If you want to do it, do it. Don't let anybody else talk you out of it. I mean, I fell in love with skateboarding. Then biking came involved with me, and then snowboarding was between them two. And snowboarding is one of my favorite sports, Nick. Really, you'll get hear the story with that one next Wednesday. Um, so everybody, have fun doing what you gotta do. Love the sport you want to ride. and just go out there and do it. Don't care what anybody else thinks.